Hey, what's up? It's Alfonso on Ask the Fonz. Today's topic is what makes a great post-production assistant? I really want to go over this topic because I know a lot of you don't really glorify the post PA position. Really cherish your time being a post PA because you're obviously going to climb up the ranks and you're never going to actually go back to being a post PA after you've been promoted or been working as an assistant editor. So this is the time that you're allowed to make mistakes. You're allowed to not know what to do. So let's go over what the responsibilities are for a post-production assistant. Mainly it's, handling lunches, helping out the post supervisor in any way possible, as well as the assistant editor and the editor, and then going on runs, making sure everything that needs to come from editorial to a vendor gets delivered properly. And then a lot of just logistical things, even getting shipping supplies, handling all the paperwork. So just basic support for your editing team. And that's what makes, pretty good post PA, right? You do all of those things and you do it very well. And yeah, sure, you'll be a good post PA. But what I want to tell you is how you can make the most out of the position. Because if you're really passionate about film editing and you really want to be a Hollywood film editor, kind of need to do a little bit more than that. And the great thing about being a post PA is you have access. You have access to your assistant editors, your producers, your editors. You have access to all these things that not many people do, especially if you're working on a TV show or a film. When you're not doing anything, don't go on Facebook or social media. I know it's tempting and, you have some time to kill. You're in a spot where you can literally shadow the position that you're gunning for, okay? So on my free time when I was a post-production assistant, I literally knocked on the door of my assistant editor and said, hey, is it possible for like 10, 15 minutes to just watch you work? I'm just really curious about the workflow, how you do the turnovers, what do you do when you handle the requests from the editor? So a lot of tiny little minor details you have access to. Take advantage of that. And then also, I always carried around a notebook, okay? A notebook that, I had all the things I learned from that day or just simple, workflows or troubleshooting tips that I learned from the assistant or the editor, when I was shadowing them. Always carry around this notebook because trust me, you will encounter all those problems again in the future when you are that assistant or when you are that editor. And then the last tip I have is just overall be an awesome person to be around. Those are the really good post PAs. Those are the ones I love working with because they're there in any way possible to just boost morale and to make sure that, everyone in the editing room is doing well. If there's anything that you got from this video, it's just be an awesome person that loves editing.